Welcome back to the channel where we dive into the world of rare and valuable coins that could be hiding in your pocket change. Today, we've got an absolute shocker. The 1980-90 Washington Quarter, a coin worth $44,500. Yes, you heard that right. This little piece of history is making big waves in the numismatic world. So what makes this seemingly common coin so valuable? Stick around as we break down its fascinating history, the details that make it worth a fortune, and how you can spot one. Before we dive into the specifics of the 1980-90 quarter, let's take a quick look at the Washington Quarter itself. First introduced in 1932, the Washington Quarter was initially designed to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. The design by sculptor John Flanagan was meant to be a temporary issue, but it stuck around and became a permanent part of American coinage. The coin we're talking about today, the 1980-90 Washington Quarter, was minted in Denver, as indicated by the D mint mark. It's part of the clad era of quarters, made from copper and nickel instead of the 90% silver composition of earlier coins. Despite being a modern coin, this particular quarter has proven to be highly sought after, and we'll get into exactly why in just a moment. So, why would a 1980-90 Washington Quarter, a coin you've probably seen or spent countless times, be worth a staggering $44,500? The answer lies in a perfect storm of rarity, condition, and demand. First, let's talk about condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a flawless, perfect coin. Most circulated quarters are far from perfect due to wear and tear. But if you find an uncirculated 1980-90 quarter in mint state 68 condition, now you're looking at something incredibly rare. These high-grade coins are extremely hard to come by, making them exceptionally valuable to collectors. Another factor driving up the value is rarity. While millions of 1980-90 quarters were minted, very few survived in pristine condition. Over time, most coins are exposed to wear from circulation, losing their luster and sharp details. Coins that have been preserved with minimal wear, especially in mint state, can be worth tens of thousands of dollars at auction. One of the most exciting moments for collectors came when a 1980-90 Washington Quarter in mint state 68 sold for an unbelievable $44,500 at auction. This sale shocked even seasoned collectors, pushing this quarter into the spotlight as one of the most valuable modern coins. But what makes this even more exciting is that the coin's value can fluctuate. The demand for these rare, high-quality examples is constantly growing. While $44,500 is the record, prices for MS-68 quarters can range anywhere from $20,000 to $40,000 depending on market conditions and the specific coin's quality. So how can you identify if your 1980-90 Washington Quarter is one of the rare and valuable ones? Here's what you need to look for. First, check the mint mark. Make sure it's a 1980-90. The mint mark D is located right near George Washington's ponytail on the coin's obverse side. Next, evaluate the condition. Coins in mint state 68 or higher are virtually flawless. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the details on Washington's portrait, the eagle on the reverse, and the rims of the coin. Sharp details, brilliant surfaces, and no signs of wear are key. And if you think you have a valuable quarter, the best move is to have it professionally graded by companies like PSGS or NGC. They'll give you a certified grade, which can dramatically increase its value at auction. So there you have it, the 1980-90 Washington Quarter, a coin that could be worth $44,500 or more. It's amazing to think that such valuable treasures can be hidden in plain sight. So check your change, dig through those old coin jars, and who knows? You might be sitting on a small fortune without even realizing it. If you enjoyed this video and want more coin hunting tips, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more amazing stories from the world of rare coins. And hey, if you found any rare coins yourself, drop a comment below. We'd love to hear your stories. Today, we're diving into the history of a coin that might just surprise you with its value, the 1993 P. Washington quarter. You've probably seen this quarter in your pocket change. But did you know that some of these coins are worth over that's right? We'll break down what makes this quarter special, its fascinating history, and why collectors are willing to pay big money for it in today's market. Before we get into the nitty-gritty of the 1993 P. Washington quarter, let's talk a little bit about the Washington quarter itself. First introduced in 1932, the Washington quarter was designed to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. The quarter replaced the Standing Liberty design and featured John Flanagan portrait of George Washington on the obverse, or head side. The original intention was to use the design temporarily, but it was so popular that it has become the standard for the quarter for decades. Even after slight modifications in the early 1990s, Flanagan design is still used today, making the Washington quarter one of the longest-running designs in U.S. coinage history. Now, let's zoom in on the 1993 P. Washington quarter. These coins were struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which is what the P Mint mark stands for. In 1993, the U.S. Mint produced millions of quarters, around to be exact. So you might think, how can a coin with such a high mintage be worth so much money? Well, that's where things get interesting. Although the 1993 P. Washington quarter isn't rare in terms of overall production, certain factors can make it by professional organizations. So why is a regular 1993 P. Washington quarter valued at around $43, 2000? First, if you find a quarter from 1993 in circulation today, can fetch top dollar. In fact, one of the highest graded 1993 P. Washington quarters, graded sold for over $43, 2000 at auction. The reason? The combination of a near-perfect condition, rarity in that grade, and strong demand from collectors. There are a few key factors that can drastically increase the value of your 1993 P. Washington quarter. Or above, you could be sitting on a very valuable piece of history. Another factor to look out for is sometimes a coin will have an off-center strike, double die, or a rare planchet error. These errors are highly sought after by collectors because they're unique and add a layer of rarity. Even though millions of these quarters were produced, only a tiny fraction exist in high mint state grades like MS-67 or MS-68. It's that rarity and top condition that drives up the price. The fewer high-quality specimens available, the higher the demand and the price tag. So how do you know if you've got a valuable 1993 P. Washington quarter? First, check for any visible wear and tear. If the coin looks like it's in great condition, you might want to have it professionally graded. The higher the grade, the higher the potential value. Next, check for any errors. Sometimes, even a small error like a double die or an off-center strike can increase the value dramatically. You can also compare your coin to professional grading standards using online resources. As of today, the current market value for a high-grade 1993 P. Washington quarter is around. But even lower-grade examples can fetch good money. For instance, a coin graded at MS-65 can sell for around $20 to $50, and even coins in circulated condition might bring in a premium if they have unique characteristics. If you believe you have a valuable 1993 P. Washington quarter, you can sell it through online marketplaces, local coin shops, or even at auction houses. Getting your coin graded and authenticated by professionals like PCGS or NGC will give you the best chance at getting top dollar. So there you have it. The 1993 P. Washington quarter might look like an ordinary coin, but if you've got one in pristine condition, it could be worth a lot more than just 25 cents. Who knows? The next time you check your pocket change, you could be holding a small fortune. Today, we're diving into an incredible piece of American numismatic history, the 1994 P. Washington quarter dollar. You might be thinking, a quarter from 1994? How could it possibly be worth so much? Well, you're in for a treat. We'll explore the history of this coin, what makes it so valuable, and how you might just find one in your pocket change. Let's get started. To understand the significance of the 1994 P. Washington quarter, let's first take a trip back to 1994. The U.S. Mint produced these quarters as part of the regular coinage series, with the Philadelphia Mint striking the coins with the P Mint mark. These coins were meant for everyday circulation, so why are they now worth a staggering $87,700? The Washington quarter dollar, introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth, features the iconic portrait of the first president of the United States on the obverse, or front side. The reverse shows a bald eagle with outstretched wings, a symbol of American strength and freedom. The design was created by John Flanagan, and it has undergone various changes over the years. By 1994, the design was relatively well established, and these quarters were minted as part of a regular series without any major modifications or commemorative themes. So, how did a standard 1994 P. Washington quarter come to be worth $87,700? It all boils down to one word: rarity. While most 1994 quarters are worth their face value, a small number of them were struck with a significant minting error that has captured the attention of collectors. In 1994, a batch of quarters was accidentally double-struck, resulting in some quarters having overlapping designs. This mint error is incredibly rare, with only a handful of these double-struck quarters known to exist. The coin's value comes from its rarity and the error's impact on its historical and collector significance. Now, let's talk about value. As of now, the 1994 P. Washington quarter with the double strike error has been valued at an astonishing $87,700. The high value is due to the coin's rarity and the premium collectors are willing to pay for such a unique piece of history. The market for error coins can be quite volatile, but one thing remains constant: rarity drives value. Collectors and investors are always on the lookout for these hidden treasures, and finding one can turn a casual coin hunt into a substantial windfall. So, how can you find a 1994 P. Washington quarter with this rare mint error? Start by checking your own change, especially if you have older coins. Look for quarters with unusual overlaps or double images on the obverse or reverse. If you come across a quarter that looks different from the norm, it might just be worth a closer inspection. If you find what you suspect could be a double strike error, take it to a professional coin grader or numismatist for verification. Professional grading can confirm whether the coin is indeed a rare error and provide you with a precise value. In conclusion, the 1994 P. Washington quarter dollar might seem like a regular coin at first glance, but it holds a hidden value thanks to its rare minting error. With a current market value of $87,700, it's a testament to the fascinating world of coin collecting and the incredible value that can be found in even the most unexpected places. If you enjoyed learning about this rare coin and want to stay updated on the latest in numismatics, be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications. Don't forget to leave a comment below. Have you ever found a valuable coin in your pocket change? We'd love to hear your stories. The 1999 P. Washington quarter was one of the first coins produced as part of the 50-state quarters program. This program featured designs specific to 5 states each year from 1999 to 2008, with the reverse of the quarter changing accordingly. Pennsylvania was one of the states featured in 1999, along with Delaware, New Jersey, Georgia, and Connecticut. P. Mint mark on the 1999 quarter signifies that it was minted in Philadelphia. While billions of state quarters were produced in the Philadelphia Mint, the 1999p Pennsylvania quarter has become particularly noteworthy for collectors, not just for its role in this program, but for other factors that make it highly desirable today. You might be wondering, how can a quarter, a coin worth just 25 cents, be valued at $47,000? There are a few key reasons for this. Some of the most valuable coins in existence are worth so much because of rare minting errors. The 1999p Washington quarter is no exception. Collectors have identified a few notable errors on some 1999p quarters, which have contributed to their high value. These errors include: this occurs when the coin's design is accidentally struck twice, leading to noticeable doubling in some areas. On the 1999p quarter, collectors look for doubling on the lettering, especially on United States of America and E pluribus unum. These double die coins can command significantly higher prices. In rare cases, 1999p quarters were struck off-center, meaning the design was not properly aligned with the coin's blank. Off-center coins are highly sought after by collectors and can drastically increase the coin's value. Some 1999p quarters exhibit a missing clad layer, meaning part of the nickel coating did not adhere to the coin. This error exposes the copper core beneath, creating a unique appearance that attracts attention from numismatists. Another factor driving the value of the 1999p quarter is its condition. Coins that have been well preserved and graded by professional services, such as PCGS or NGC, are much more valuable than those that show signs of wear and tear from circulation. The most sought-after 1999p quarters are those in MS68 or MS69 condition, meaning they are near-perfect examples with only the slightest imperfections visible under magnification. Coins in these top grades are incredibly rare, and collectors are willing to pay a premium for them. Some of the highest-graded 1999p quarters have fetched prices as high as $47,000 at auction, especially if they exhibit minting errors or are part of a limited mintage. The 1999p quarter also benefits from strong demand among collectors. The 50-state quarters program was one of the most popular coin programs in U.S. history, and many people still seek out pristine examples from the early years of the program. As the years go by, high-quality 1999p quarters become scarcer, further increasing their market value. Now, let's get to the part that everyone's waiting for: the current market value of the 1999p Washington quarter. While the standard 1999p quarter is still worth face value if it's been in circulation, rare error coins and high-grade specimens can fetch thousands, or even tens of thousands, of dollars. As of recent auction results, a top-quality 1999p quarter in MS68 condition sold for around $47,000. Imagine finding one of these in your pocket change. In lower grades, such as 1999p quarters, are still valuable, with prices ranging from $500 to $1,500, depending on the condition and specific errors. If you think you might have a valuable 1999p quarter, the first step is to examine it carefully. Look for any of the minting errors we mentioned earlier, such as doubling on the letters or an off-center strike. A magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe can help you spot these details. If you believe your quarter is in excellent condition, consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. A high grade from one of these services can significantly increase the value of your coin. Preserve the value of your 1999p quarter. Store it properly. Avoid touching the coin surface with your fingers, as oils from your skin can cause damage over time. Use cotton gloves or handle the coin by its edges. Store the coin in a protective holder, such as a plastic flip or airtight case, to prevent exposure to air and moisture. Diving deep into the fascinating world of numismatics to explore one of the most intriguing coins in American currency, the 2000p Washington quarter dollar. You might be surprised to learn that this seemingly ordinary coin is worth a staggering $86,700. Stick around as we unravel the history, rarity, and value of this exceptional piece of American coinage. The 2000p Washington quarter dollar is part of the United States Mint's 50 State Quarters program, which began in 1999 and ran through 2008. The 50 State Quarters program was a major initiative designed to celebrate each of the 50 states, with each coin featuring a unique design representing a state. Our coin in focus today, the 2000p Washington quarter, represents the state of South Carolina. Minted in Philadelphia, this quarter showcases a striking depiction of the South Carolina state quarter design, a tribute to the rich history and culture of the Palmetto State. The reverse side of the 2000p Washington quarter features the state's iconic palmetto tree and the South Carolina state motto, "While I breathe, I hope," a reference to the resilience and enduring spirit of its people. The coin's obverse features the familiar profile of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan, which has been a staple of American quarters since 1932. But what sets this particular quarter apart from the rest? Here's where it gets really interesting. The 2000p Washington quarter dollar you've likely heard about is not just any quarter, it's a rare error coin. It's known as the 2000p Washington quarter with "In God We Trust" missing error. During the minting process, a small number of these coins were struck without the "In God We Trust" motto on the reverse side. This missing inscription is the result of a die error that occurred at the Philadelphia Mint. This error makes the coin extraordinarily rare and highly sought after by collectors. Due to its rarity, the 2000p Washington quarter dollar with the missing motto has fetched incredible prices at auction. As of the latest market evaluations, this coin can command a staggering $86,700. That's right, an error that started as a simple minting mishap has turned into a collector's treasure worth tens of thousands of dollars. The high value of this coin is attributed to its extreme rarity and the fact that very few of these error coins are in circulation. Collectors and investors alike are willing to pay top dollar for a piece of numismatic history like this. If you think you might have one of these valuable quarters, here's how you can identify it. If the motto is missing, you may have an error coin on your hands. For a definitive evaluation, consult a reputable coin dealer or numismatic expert who can authenticate the coin and determine its value. Preserving the value of your rare coin is crucial. To ensure it remains in pristine condition, keep it in a protective case or holder designed for coin storage. Never clean the coin, as it can damage its value and appearance. To wrap things up, the 2000p Washington quarter dollar with the missing motto is a fascinating example of how a simple minting error can lead to significant value in the world of coin collecting. If you come across one of these rare quarters, you could be holding a piece of American numismatic history worth an impressive $86,700. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2000p Washington quarter, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest coin-related content. Have any questions or a coin you'd like us to explore? Drop a comment below. Welcome back to our channel, where we dive into the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we have a special episode focusing on the 2006p Washington quarter. While it might seem like a typical quarter at first glance, there's more to this coin than meets the eye. So, if you're a collector or just curious about the world of numismatics, stick around as we explore the history, rarity, and current market value of this intriguing coin. Let's start with a bit of background. The Washington quarter, featuring George Washington, the first president of the United States, was first minted in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of Washington's birth. The design of this coin was created by John Flanagan, and it has undergone various design changes over the years. In 1999, the U.S. Mint introduced the 50-state quarters program, and this series brought a fresh look to the Washington quarter with a new design for each state. The 2006 quarter is part of the State Quarter series, specifically showcasing the state of Nevada. In 2006, the quarter featured Nevada's iconic The Silver State banner and an image of the famed Carson City Mint. Now, let's talk about the minting specifics of the 2006 P quarter. The P mint mark indicates that this quarter was minted in Philadelphia. The Philadelphia Mint is known for producing coins with a distinct quality, but it also means that this coin is part of the regular production run, which might make it seem like a common piece. The total mintage for the 2006 P quarter was significant, which typically means that finding one in circulation is not too difficult. However, this particular quarter has something unique that sets it apart from its siblings. So what makes the 2006 P Washington quarter so valuable? Despite the large mintage, this coin can command high prices due to several factors. One major factor is the coin's condition. Coins that are graded higher, especially those with grades like MS65 or higher, can fetch significant premiums. The higher the grade, the rarer and more valuable the coin. Additionally, there's a notable feature related to the 2006 P quarter, the error coins. Some quarters from this year have been found with minting errors, which can significantly increase their value. Error coins are less common and are highly sought after by collectors. Now, let's get into the current market value. As of the latest reports, a typical 2006 P Washington quarter in excellent condition can be valued at around $88,900. This is a considerable amount for a coin from a relatively recent series. However, prices can vary based on the coin's condition, rarity of errors, and market demand. If you're a collector or investor, it's important to keep an eye on market trends and auction results. Prices can fluctuate based on collector interest and the overall economy. So, always stay informed and consider consulting with a professional appraiser for your specific coin. To wrap things up, the 2006 P Washington quarter is more than just a piece of currency. It's a collectible with a rich history and potential value that's catching the eyes of many numismatists. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this coin is a great example of how even modern coins can become valuable over time. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more content on rare and valuable coins. And if you have any questions or want to share your thoughts about the 2006 P Washington quarter, leave a comment below. Thanks for watching and happy collecting. Today, we're diving into a coin that might surprise you with its value, the 2014 Washington quarter dollar. Now, most of us think of quarters as just pocket change, but today's story will make you look at your change jar in a whole new light. Stick around as we explore the fascinating history and surprising worth of this particular quarter, which can be valued at an incredible $68,400. Let's get into it. First, let's talk about the 2014 Washington quarter's history. The Washington quarter, first minted in 1932, was designed by John Flanagan. It was originally issued to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. The design features Washington's profile on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse. The 2014 quarter was part of the America the Beautiful series, which began in 2010 and showcased national parks and sites across the United States. Each year, 5 new quarters were released, each featuring a different park or site. The 2014 series highlighted some iconic places, but today, we'll focus on one specific quarter in this set. Here's where it gets interesting. The 2014 quarters were minted with a design featuring the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. This particular quarter was produced in both Philadelphia, P, and Denver, D mints. However, the value skyrockets with a very specific and rare variation of the 2014 D quarter. The coin that is worth a staggering $68,400 is a 2014 D Washington quarter. But it's not just any 2014 D, it's an error coin. This rare coin was struck with a significant error, causing it to be highly sought after by collectors. The error in question is known as the missing letter or double die error. In this case, the minting process resulted in missing or doubled lettering, making these quarters unique. These types of errors are incredibly rare, which is why this coin has such a high value. Collectors are always on the lookout for such anomalies, and when one surfaces, it can command a hefty price. Now, you might be wondering, how can I tell if I have one of these valuable quarters? Well, here are some tips to help you identify whether your 2014 Washington quarter could be worth a fortune. Look for the D mint mark on the reverse side of the quarter. This indicates that the coin was minted in Denver, which is where the error coins originate from. Use a magnifying glass to closely inspect the lettering and design on the coin. Look for any signs of doubling or missing letters, which could indicate an error coin. If you think you've found an error coin, it's always a good idea to have it professionally appraised. Experts can provide a definitive evaluation and help you understand its market value. Keep an eye on auction sites and coin collecting forums to see recent sales of similar error coins. This will give you an idea of the current market trends and value. Finding a rare coin like the 2014 D Washington quarter with a minting error is a rare and exciting discovery. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, knowing what to look for can make a huge difference. And remember, even if you don't find a coin worth $68,400, the world of coin collecting is full of fascinating stories and hidden treasures. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content on valuable coins and collectibles. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Happy collecting!